How you doing, BWO? I am, as always, your host, Trevor Robinson, and we are here at March Madness, the final pay-per-view before we roll into Promo Mania. And around here, everything is ball in, am I right? We have three fantastic matchups for you today, and this time, I mean it. First up, Lamar Wallace looks to get some revenge on his former teammate turned enemy, Tyler Drummond, after his recent attempt to leave the team Lethal Weapons, with an S, because there's two of them. Now, if you're anything like me, and these two men have specifically been a thorn in your side for the last 6 months, you are going to thoroughly enjoy watching them tear each other down a peg. You know what they say, the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy. Let's get into the action.
Number one rule about business is to not make it personal. So Tyler, when you asked me to be your partner, I was expecting we would handle business and make history, but you made it personal. In typical Tyler Drummond fashion, you chose to use our promo as another entry into your diary of a mad white soccer dad to air out your personal issues with the Jag. Which, by the way, if you really think about it, I kind of have a blueprint on how to beat the Jag. Where's your evidence that you have and you could have done that? But yet, the greatest material I gave you sat on the sideline and didn't make it into the video. Again, you made it personal. I thought we was dogs. Thought we was homies. But you fucked up my business, so now I gotta punish you like a bad dog, and now I gotta Michael Vick you, and now I gotta end you, and now I gotta execute you. Cause that's what business is about. When it comes to getting championships and putting your name at the top of the fucking mountain, there's no friendship, there's no love, there's no family. And that's the difference between me and you. Now it all makes sense that we are not tag champions because one half of the team was not ready to hold that magnitude of being inaugural tag team champions. I was expecting Kevin Owens fight. In return, I got Kevin bloated. Similar to what females do every month. You're smart enough to understand that I'm calling you a female. Tyler, man, you fucked up my business, and now I gotta fuck you up. In this shit. R.I.P. my dog.
See, Lamar, you got this all wrong. See, there's supposed to be some hostility between us because we lost our tag team championship match and I decided to go solo. But see, here's the thing. You know damn well that you weren't designed for tag teams, and neither was I. But you're gonna act all chapped-assity about how I wanna go back to my roots and go solo? You wanna have this discussion? You wanna talk about it? Then let's talk about it. Let's talk about how I brought the fire, how I brought the intensity, how I held up my end of the bargain. For us to win that tag team championship match, I needed Lamar the HNIC Wallace. And all I got fucking Mike Wallace from 60 Minutes.
I'm Mike Wallace. Those stories and Andy Rooney tonight on 60 Minutes.
I guess I just need you, Lamar. I need you to make it make sense. I need you to make it make sense how you brought the intensity of an AEW deathmatch explosion Make it make sense how the whitest guy in the BWO brought more intensity than the guy who's built his entire reputation on it. Lamar, man, just make it make sense. Because honestly, there are no hard feelings. You could really just say I found my moment of clarity. Although, you want a spoiler alert? I'm bitter as fuck. And here's why. Dream matchups are being made for Promomania. Names like Hezekiah and Donald and Tuck, DB, Lamar, Bones, Trevor. All these names are being thrown out, crisscrossed and Frankenstein together to make dream matchups. But I've never mentioned. It's like you guys have forgotten exactly how strong my promo game is. So that's fine. I'm gonna build this legacy back, one brick at a time. Like I said, Lamar, there is no hard feelings. Someone just had to be the cornerstone to the wall. As for what's next with me, that golden microphone is gonna look real good on my mantle here at home. But come Promomania, I'm pulling double duty. Because there's one more guy in the BWO who seems to have a problem with me. Deshaun Byron walking around here inviting toxic ass bitches into the BWO, and he stopped doing his job. Lost the championship match to Bones, no one's seen him fucking since. So DB, I'm pulling your ass off of vacation, and I'm bitch slapping you back to where you belong. Fucking catering. We'll see you at Promomania.
What a battle. Great job, boys. I hope you both somehow lose. Next up, we have the long-awaited debut of Mandish in the promo division, facing the gatekeeper of newcomers, Moses Iriton. Go for it.
Help it make sense to me. Help it make sense that this man named Mandush, Badush, I disapprove. How does he not understand the concept of owning a business? How does he not understand that the concept of owning deeds and properties to land? How does he not understand the concept of owning a financial institution, which means every time you make your premium payment, every time you make your mortgage payment, your car note, any type of membership fees you pay or account fees you pay to your bank, on your credit cards, it goes in my pocket. It goes in my wallet. How do you not understand that? How do you not understand how this economy works? How do you not understand how I know why. Because I am talking to a man who is so poor he has to wash his own dishes. I'm talking to a man who's so poor and fat that he lives in a tiny home but doesn't even look like you have enough room to even walk in your tiny home. I got all the room in my kingdom. I never even touched dish soap. I never even touched dishwater. I wouldn't even know where to go to buy those things. No. See, while you worried about my credit cards and how many fees I got to pay and all that stuff, I'm just adding to my collection. See, we're not in the same league. I'm the NFL, and you a Pee Wee rec football. And you can't even get off the bench to get into the game. This is my promo division. When I joined, I moved the needle, and that needle is steady rising to the top. It ain't because of you. It's because of me. Mandush, pay no attention to the record. Pay attention to my words. You don't belong, and you can't hang. I approve. You see, in this promo division, you either cut her throat or you get your throat cut. You see, Hezekiah, I knew you were ripe for the picking, and you welcomed me with open arms into the BWO promo division. No. A king don't welcome his challenger with open arms. A king steps to his challenger and tells him, you either have to kill me or you gonna be killed to take this throne.
Didn't I tell you that was going to be the funniest shit you ever seen in your life, Mike? I told you if I can make you crack up, you owe me $1 million. So I know where you live, okay, Mike? So I'm going to come back and I'm going to collect my paycheck from you. All right? Hey, yo, you know, I didn't even tell you the funniest part. That was actually supposed to be his best promo. The one that actually got him a W, allegedly. I don't know. That was supposed to be his best work. I know. It's hilarious. I know. But, you know, let me backtrack. Mike, let me handle something real quick. Now, Nicholas, Moses, whatever your midlife crisis is calling you right now, you know who I am, okay? I know what you're going to do. You're going to tell people, I don't know who Mandish is. I don't know who this guy. You're going to pretend like you don't know how to pronounce my name. You might make a DJ Khaled joke in there. You might make some sort of, you know, joke about my glasses, the way I talk. You're going to pretend like you don't know who I am, even though we've been in the same groups, multiple groups together. And I've had to deal with a bunch of your, I approve. Like, stop. You're not passing the bill, okay? Nobody's counting on you for their approval. And I'm going to tell you the truth that you don't want to hear, okay? Anytime there's a new guy that wants to make a name for himself, you OGs feel a little threatened, okay? I know you. You're everywhere, and I respect you for being a wrestler, you know, and following your dreams, but that's where the respect stops, okay? Because I see you, and I would hate for a property accountant like myself, who does this just for the hell of it, to give you another L on your record, okay? But that's exactly what's about to happen right now. That's exactly what's going to happen. So I don't know what you're going to do after the dust settles and you're looking at your 15th name change of the year or whatever's going on, and you're going to be like, maybe I'm not good at this. And I don't want to crush your dream, man. I don't want to. I want you to follow your dream. But I'm just telling you right now, you ran into a nightmare. The American Indian nightmare. Mandish Singh. And I hate it to be you. But it had to be somebody, okay? I needed to take my career off. And this is the stepping stone that I needed. So I thank you, Mr. Stepping Stone. That's your new name, by the way.
And now, your main event of the evening. The boys at Exalted have gone far too long without holding promo gold, so we're looking to take the tag team titles off of the Sketch and Jag Solution, I think, is their name. Anyway, Bones, let's get him.
Miami, finally. Fuck. God damn. Hot take time. It is hot as fuck in Miami. You probably shouldn't wear a sweater.
Whoa! Hot take time. Bacon's one of the most delicious foods there is.
Yeah, you like that. Hot take time. Hot take time. Sex is so much better without a condom.
Hot take time. Hot water is one of the top 3 best temperatured waters to take a shower in. Changed my mind.
Hey, Sketch. Hot take time. The Jag finding old shit on Facebook is not FBI shit. That's just a move that a ratchet ex would make. Had my pic stolen by this nigga named Jaggy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Jaggy.
Hey, Jag. Hot take time. Win or lose, any votes that we get aren't just because everyone hates Sketch. It's because we're better. And I hope every judge that votes for us specifically says so.
So it's Sketch Lucas and the Jag. The ass and trash connection. The greatest rivalry to never happen.
There was a time where nobody in the group wanted to see any battle more than the two of you butting heads. So what a twist when the two of you joined forces instead to rock the BWO and become the first promo tag team champions. Except
the group wasn't rocked.
The wheels kept turning and people moved on.
Like, how does it feel? How does it feel, Sketch? How does it feel, Chris, to know the group that you both created not only forgotten who you are,
but the ones who do remember despise you?
Y'all are the Apple products of the BWO.
Because you became outdated within a year.
We would call you has-beens, But Sketch never did anything. But the Jag though, the Jag had an amazing run that nobody fucking remembers.
Amazing.
But what we do remember is that I ended that run. I retired him.
You've lost your power here. These people don't care about you.
Shit, we don't even care about you.
We barely showed up for this battle because we couldn't muster up the energy to give a shit about your team.
These diva-ass niggas!
The amount of negotiation it takes to get a promo out of these two is ridiculous. You have to put up collateral, you have to let them choose the terms of judging, you have to sign non-disclosure agreements.
It's a fucking circus act to get these clowns to go through a fire round.
They're probably still trying to replace us on their judging panel. Meanwhile, we've already got eyes on Mania.
You niggas both built to wear t-shirts in the pool. Two niggas that look like they got on bubble coats underneath their t-shirts.
Well, I mean, I do too. But at least I make this shit look good. The way I see it, you've got two options.
Either pretend we're some sorry nobodies you can easily beat, which nobody will buy.
Or admit how good we are, which basically takes away everything Jag was gonna say.
I'm pure coke. I guess that makes the Jag Lynn biased. Because everybody thought he was gonna be the GOAT till I killed him.
Sketch likes to say that we're the same, but he's the sizzling version of me. Because he always feels the need to keep himself close to my greatness. The difference between us is we're told that we're great.
And you told yourselves that you are. We run the promo division. Shit, we are the promo division. If we leave, people are gonna ask for us back in 3 months.
Anytime you come back, people are begging you to stay gone.
The Jag is like Goldberg in 2020. He keeps coming back, thinking that everybody wants to see it, when in reality, no one does.
And Sketch is somehow the worst version of that. Since this is March Madness, we'll put it this way.
This shit kind of like basketball, because the Jag is like a 42-year-old man who gets on the court, bricking shit, talking about how good he was in high school, how he used to run the courts.
And Sketch is on the sidelines watching people play, saying, I would have dunked that shit.
What's crazy is that you're both the same person.
You both have big imaginations. You believe that you matter, but you couldn't be any less significant.
Me and Trevor are everything you guys believe you are. Every move we've made has reworked the entire promo division.
We run the group that you both created.
If that ain't moving the needle, nothing is.
Well, well, well. Surprise, surprise. Guess who's back in the main event?
And don't we look good with some gold?
I mean, we do, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, Jackie. These belts are just cheap props. But that's when it dawned on me. What makes a championship anyway? You look at this belt and you see what? Cheap plastic, flimsy pleather. This shit costs like 20 bucks on Amazon. But you know what I see? I see a symbol of integrity, innovation, ingenuity, and inspiration.
So basically, everything that Mike and Trevor are not.
We've been screwed over by the BWO's low IQ before, so I think it's time for a history lesson to explain why Mike and Trev don't belong in our division. What do you say, Jaggy? Want to take a stroll down memory lane?
Absolutely.
Once upon a time in North, there was a Top Hill. He got kicked out because his friend stuck up for him.
Sorry, not sorry?
Anyway, we created the BWO, and who was our first champion?
That was yours truly, the prolific and gifted one himself, and undefeated as promo champion, a streak that no one else has matched since.
But you lost, Jackie.
Yes, I did, unfortunately.
To who, I might ask?
To bitch-ass Mike.
And how did you lose exactly?
Because he rapped.
So let me get this straight. Your streak was broken by a motherfucking URL reject, trying to live his glory days as a Freestyle Friday jobber on 106 in Park. I've never known a rapper to have a speech impediment, but hey, if Joe Biden can become president, Barack Bones Obama can become promo champion, always poisoned, like Dame Dash at a fucking pride parade, concentrating on his next bar.
So yeah, Mike broke the streak, and that's what led to him, I guess, eventually becoming promo champion. And some of the shit was funny, but most of those promos were pretty damn forgettable.
Yep, and fast forward to Trev, beating him by wearing 50 hoodies and shit. Shit, I was hot watching that fucking promo.
Looking like the fucking penguin.
I just had a funny thought. If Trev was a Batman villain, what would his name be?
What's up?
The Second Fiddler. Get it? He's a musician and he's always someone's lackey. I mean, the nigga was champion, but he was even riding my fucking coattails. So fiddle me this, Jaggy. You know who Trev lost to?
I don't know, his reign was pretty damn forgettable too.
Well, that's because he never really defended his belt and opted to fucking beat a dead horse with Tyler for several months. That belt was relinquished again, this time because Trevor didn't give anyone a chance. And fast forward to the king, Hezekiah Littlejohn.
Now that nigga has something.
He restored prestige to the title. He made it feel like those early Jag days, and everyone anticipated the day when the BWO's one true babyface went up against the top hill.
I had my popcorn ready, but what happened?
What happened? What happened? You wanna know what happened? Mike fucking happened. He basically spoiled the match, denying me of my moment to climb the top of the very mountain I built.
But that ain't stop you, right?
Of course not, because like you know, when I was denied the opportunity to climb a mountain, I just went on to build a better one. So you know I made a better division, a tag division. And you know what's funny? Mike and Trev didn't give a two shits about this fucking division. In fact, Trev said they were too busy dealing with other shit. Just like when Trev was too busy to defend his fucking title.
So what changed? Why do they want to come over to our division now?
Oh, it's pretty obvious. It's because Mike got his ass whipped by someone who's basically the 13th seed in his upcoming King of the Ring promo.
So they pretty much bulldozed the house that Jag built. They destroyed the luster of the promo championship, basically made it the fucking European championship, turned my shit into a mid-card TNT title in respect to the other BWO championships, and now their dusty asses think they can come over here to the prestigious tag division and run our championships into the ground? Hell no.
And before y'all write us off as conceited, let me slow it down for the R-Truth section. You see, when I said I look at this title, I said I saw integrity, innovation, inspiration, and ingenuity.
So let's break it down. Integrity. I know firsthand Mike doesn't have any of that.
I don't remember anyone they fucking inspired.
What about innovation?
Let's see. Being exalted is basically like being prolific and gifted. And also, if you think about it, when you lost the mic, you became this anti-black persona called Moneybag Jag. And that was basically the fucking blueprint for this fucking Clayton Bixby coon shit that Mike's doing now.
He even won top heel at the Blammies just like I did the year before.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I saw the results. Trev got promo of the year for singing some Taylor Swift shit. I don't know.
I mean, but did they though? Because I don't remember seeing an award ceremony. It's simple. You cancel my moment, I take yours.
You dastardly devil, you. But hey, what about ingenuity? You gotta admit, some of Trevor's lyrics are pretty freaking clever.
Stealing my Thanos theme, wearing 50 hoodies, breathing all heavy, sounding like Darth Vader because he's out of breath isn't clever. You know what's clever though?
What's that?
Let me see. Taking his fucking hacker theme, turning the group upside down for a week, and earning myself promo of the year in the process on my debut. Now that's fucking ingenuity.
So what you're saying is that these clowns are basically the knockoff great value version of us. I mean, they're even the president and the vice president of the BWO, just like we were. This is some recycled shit, and they can't even fill our shoes. You know, if you order Jag and Sketch off of Wish, Mike and Trev bitch ass should show the fuck up.
I mean, they're basically this guy. I'll be damned if we give you our shield.
You sons of bitches are undeserving of the mantle, and we're taking it back. Y'all want to know why we're the solution? It's because we are here to address the problem, and that problem is Mike and Trev and their rampant fucking mediocrity.
See, when champions defend their titles, they're really defending their position in the organization, and that's the thing with the Jag and Swag connection. We are always at the top of the fucking food chain, belt or no belt. In fact, we welcome challenges. We want to see motherfuckers step up and try to beat us to take these belts. We want to be beaten. But you know what we don't want to give these belts to? Fucking Exalted. I refuse to see I have another champion who can't even take the effort to fucking take his phone and turn it 90 degrees so he can film in a 16:9 aspect ratio. But you know what's unfortunate? Everything we said, auto valid, that will not win us this match. So you know what we got to do? We got to give them what they want, Jaggy.
What's that?
I mean, we're going to have to either rap or sing, right?
Man, well, that's easy. It's like you always say, Sketch, anything you can do,
we can do better. Player, set the fuck down. Put your hoodie down. You've been squashed. Wake up. Get in your truck. I'm fresh out of fucks. You been squashed. You know you needed to be worried. Cause you, yes baby, you cannot fuck with we.
You better sing. You better sing.
Let's not fight forever. It really befuddles me. Mike, how did you back Kiki? No, really, nigga. How did you back Kiki? You look like a used COVID test. And by that, I mean you look like a fucking Q-tip that was shoved up a motherfucker's ass. Tyler's, to be exact. Trevor! Sit the fuck down. Put the microphone down. You've been squashed. Wake up. Your promos are shit. Come out that basement. You've been squashed.
That boy good. That boy good.
Thank you. You're far too kind. I love all you. Not really, but I'm just gonna say that shit anyway.
And that's going to do it for March Madness. I hope you all had as much fun as I did tonight. Be sure to tune in next month for Promo Mania, the epic 2-night BWO event. It's going to be one for the ages. Everyone have a good night, and don't forget, stay dribbling. What? No, because it's March Madness. I don't know any other basketball puns. I'm sorry.